bad connection.
Yeah. It usually happens like I feel like it gets disconnected and then it doesn't
Yeah,
reload.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So
Because of
today,
network.
uh-huh. Yeah. So what do you want to
Yeah.
discuss? Uh-huh.
Social media will be fine.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, what is your opinion? Like,
Mhm.
what are the benefits of using social media?
Well, social media has lots of advantage and disadvantage as well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you advantage for us and for teenagers as well.
Hmm.
So if you wanna, learn something, you can learn from social media as well. Like some classes happening in USA, you can have it in India as well. So you can watch it from your home.
Hmm.
And second thing is that social media keeps us up to date about new technology, new things,
Hmm.
about news as well. But and the second thing is that I would love to say if you are really intelligent, if you're really good at something, you can post those things on social media that people would know about you. Yeah, you have something that is really unique. And because of that, you can get job or lots of things, or you can do better at your future or in your life. And second thing, yeah, for job hunting, that's also good platform.
Hmm.
If you wanna get a job, you can find it over social media.
Hmm.
So now disadvantage a lot for teenagers. They spend lots of time on social media, without doing anything. They don't want to,
Hmm.
search and watching funny videos and doing, the bullshit on that.
Hmm.
So it's kind of really crazy, for them. Like in India, I've seen people, they are just they use Facebook or Instagram for looking for a girl,
Hmm.
or girls they are looking for boys.
Hmm.
You know, yeah, they just want to make friends, hang out with them.
Hmm.
So that kind of thing is not good for teenagers. Yeah, even for us as well. If you have some work, then you should go or you should create an ID or account on social media.
Hmm.
But if you don't have, then don't waste your time.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to do. If you're studying still, then you need to focus on your class or your lesson,
Hmm.
either spending time on social media.
Hmm.
So I would say that in my opinion. What's your opinion?
So my opinion is similar to yours. I feel like the advantage is that, it provides a platform to market, right? You can market
Mm.
yourself, you can market your product, your company. It
Yeah,
has, yeah,
advertising.
advertising. Like you can reach out to so many people, right?
Mm.
Maybe there's like a physical distance, but through social media, the distance between two people is very less, right? It's just one click away. And so I feel like in
Yeah,
in this like advancement of technology, we have, gotten to connect to people around the world, right?
yeah, that's a
Yeah,
really
it's
good
good. Yeah,
point.
and we get to learn, we get to, like broaden our perspective. Like everything that we hear from news is not entirely true, but connecting with other people and getting like a first-hand opinion with them, it provides
Yeah.
very
Hmm.
valuable information. And I feel like social media is like it plays a major role in that area. Um, and also social media provides a lot of people with, like I said, information. A lot of information is given out in social media.
Yeah.
And like you
Yeah.
said, I do agree,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
go ahead.
What lesson you can get over there? Yeah, yeah. That's totally right. Yeah.
Hmm.
But instead of lesson, you're doing something that's really bullshit. That's
Hmm.
not acceptable.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Not at all.
Yeah, so that would be the disadvantage. Like there are two sides to everything, right? Two sides to every new development of
Exactly. Yeah.
technology. And so the what do you call it? The con of social media is that it it
Hmm.
really does affect or compromise your privacy depending on how you use it, right? A lot of people they
Yeah.
feel like putting their information out there for, let's say, connecting purposes, but with not the right intention in mind, right? They
Yeah,
put their
exactly.
information out there. Their privacy is compromised, but then they complain, right? But why do you have a stalker now? Like if you have a stalker, someone is stalking you.
Yeah, a stalker,
But
exactly. Yeah, they think what I have uploaded picture for what popularity, but sometimes that is what that is kind of crime, and other people is talking
yeah,
on them. So that's a ridiculous. What we deleted photo, but it's not exactly deleted from social media. It's something you can say it's in
it's
database.
stored.
It's
It's there
stored.
forever.
So yeah,
Like I feel like your digital footprint, anything
exactly,
that you do online is there forever because you Google,
exactly.
there's so
Yeah.
many companies that collect data on you. Like you have so much information of yours online, even like, your typing speed, how much time you spend on a browser, everything, right, is recorded.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's the recording.
yeah, so your privacy is definitely compromised, but you really make that decision when you decide to upload that picture or upload that information, your private information and stuff. You make the decision
Yeah.
to give off your privacy. So I feel like that's a disadvantage. Like sometimes people,
Yeah, and people,
mhm,
exactly, and they're doing cyber crime
yeah,
even,
mhm,
right? Yeah, they're suing each other, they're spying on each other through social media. I heard latest news in India. So one of the boy, he was doing something on social media that was a bad thing about a
mhm,
girl. So and yeah, even sometimes it prevents suicide. Even
mhm, mhm.
that is news from USA, I guess. Yeah, I heard about
It
it.
prevents suicide.
It Yeah, suicide
Um,
sometimes it helps, sometimes not exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like there's also two sides to that, right? Because in social media, a lot of people start comparing their lives with other people. Like, oh, this, if someone decides to
Yes.
post like a nice car and nice outfit and jewelry, they're like, oh, why don't I have that? They're like, I don't have that. So they decide
Yeah.
to like pursue that, and they eventually become unhappy with their life through like these things, like through looking at other people's pictures and stuff on social media. And then there's another benefit, like there's a lot of positive thinking, a lot of motivational things that
Yeah.
are promoted on social media, which is also like
Hmm.
benefiting a lot of people who are on the verge of committing suicide. So that is also, it's actually all based off of your perspective. Um,
Exactly. Yeah. It's up to you how you or use it. You know what? Yeah, exactly. Instead of learning something from others, people, they are doing the bullshit. They don't want to learn. They don't want to encourage themselves. So instead of encouraging what they're doing, they're just copying them. They're just wanna get their life, their standard.
mhm,
What people should encourage from them. Okay, so this is the Steve Jobs and this is Alan Max. So we need to be like them. So we have to work hard.
mhm,
So instead of doing those things, they would just wanna buy new
yeah,
car
mhm,
and new outfit, you can
mhm,
say,
yeah,
right? Yeah, they just want to spend money and just get popularity on social
mhm.
media. So it's really it's
Yeah, it
strange.
is strange. And like you said, I do agree. Like instead of comparing their success, they compare what they have, like the materials, like materialistic things that they have, right? If someone has a lot of money, then they're like, oh, they have a lot of money, they have a lot of nice things, like a car and everything. But they don't see
Yeah,
that that person went through a lot of hardship to get to where, right?
exactly.
And
Yeah, exactly. That person has already a struggle in their life, in his life. So after that, he has got
yeah,
everything.
exactly.
So you should compare your life. You should do the same thing. You should do hard work and then just get it. You will definitely get it. If you are gonna do nothing is impossible in this world,
Mhm.
as we know. So it's totally up to you. If you really work hard, you will achieve whatever you want
For
in your life. Nothing is
hmm
impossible,
nothing is sure. And we've
right?
seen several examples in the past, like, so many people have struggled. Everyone struggles in life. It's like a thing that you have to go through in order to reach success, right? And I feel like the
Mhm.
most successful people, like Steve Jobs, for example, he dropped out of college. His company didn't experience success until much
Yeah.
later on, until much more investments that he had to make beforehand. And now finally he is able to, like,
Mhm.
he, after some time, he was able to finally establish himself, right? Um, so people
Exactly.
see
Yeah.
the established person, but they don't see what he went through before that.
Yeah. Behind them, what is the story behind
Mhm.
them? Yeah. Exactly. And what do you think teenagers should use social media or not?
I feel like very,
What's
yeah,
your
I feel like very restrictively they should use social media, like limiting. Sometimes it is very addicting. It's an addicting platform to get onto. Once you get, for me personally,
yeah.
yes, I'm also addicted, right? I'm also a victim. Um,
Mhm.
I, once I open the app, it's like I keep scrolling and scrolling until like hours
Yeah.
pass.
Checking
Yeah,
notification.
but now,
Yeah. Someone messaged me or
yeah.
not. It happens. Yeah. When I started college, I started going college. Then I created a Facebook account, and I was so addicted, and because of that, I got really less score in my first semester. And you know what? After that, I understood. Okay, I should really avoid social media. After that, I just closed my
Mhm.
Facebook account, and I am not
Yeah,
anymore on that.
I have it, but I put a restriction for about like 15 minutes a day, honestly, on every app that I have on my phone. And after 15 minutes, it just logs. So, um, I don't know if I use a lot of news apps to get my news. Mostly, I don't really use social
Yeah.
media. I only use it to, like, I don't know, when I'm free, I use it. When I'm not, I'm rarely on it. Yeah, rare.
Yeah, it's better to watch news. There are lots of application over there. You can watch CNN, BBC, or lots of
Hmm.
news channels. So instead of spending time on social media, go through with the news. You can learn something from them, or you would be, like up to date about the future. About the present, what's going
Mm-hmm.
on in the
For
world,
sure, for sure. Yeah, instead of
right?
like caring about what
Yeah,
other
I guess.
people would.
Yeah, I guess in my opinion, teenagers should not use social
Mhm.
media,
They
not at
do
all,
abuse it.
because they're in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead.
Even they do abuse. They post really bad things on
Mhm.
social media. Sometimes they're passing comment that is so
Yeah.
ridiculous.
And they're very immature about it, so I feel like they don't know right from wrong, even though they should. If they're using such a platform, they should know. But they're, I don't know, they don't care about the consequences because they're behind a screen, right? Not even teenagers, there's a
Yeah,
lot of adults as well, but whoever's very immature, they make these decisions. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. I guess we're running out of
Okay.
time
Okay. Have
again.
a good day. Okay.
It was really
Okay.
nice talking to
Bye.
you.